I'm really greatly honored to be recognized. I should say that I express a lot of gratitude, and also I'm supposed to say I'm humbled. That's a little bit difficult because with Indians, humbleness and American Indians, they don't get together. They don't go well. And also Indians in India. But anyway, I think when I look around the room, I think there are so many people who are more deserving than I am. And I wonder why did they bestow that award on me. Maybe it's seniority or brilliance and achievement. But anyway, like all of you, I came to this country in '68 to do my graduate studies in rapidly developing discipline of computer sciences in Buffalo, New York. After 2 years of that bone-chilling experience there, I emerged, somehow I don't know how I emerged with the degree in computer sciences, master's degree. Got several jobs in this country, this great country, and took a job with a company you all might know, Computer Science Corporation, who had contract at NASA Goddard Space Center. Pretty soon after working there for a few years, I come to a very rash conclusion that I can do it myself. And especially if I had a minority company. So I started looking for a minority partner, and as luck will have it, I found a person sitting in the cafeteria in Goddard Space Flight Center, a fellow who was minority, who was young, handsome. I went and introduced myself, and we made friends and formed a minority company called, as Dr. James said, Systems and Applied Sciences Corporation. In 2 decades later, I sold it to Hughes Aircraft Corporation, which was a subsidiary of General Motors. My early experience with CSC and Goddard led me to believe that we can do it. As all of you, I'm not alone, as all of you have done in this country. So I started looking into different enterprises, and as Kiran Saab introduced, I have gone to banking, hotels, commercial real estate, and now I run 2 paper mills. When you look at it, you all, and each one in this room, have done extremely well. And I think this leads me to believe that we, coming from India as a community, we have been extremely successful and exceptional people. As you can know from our Prime Minister's visit, Prime Minister of India Modi's visit, we really make a very proud contribution to India. And sometimes I wonder why so many exceptional entrepreneurs came out of India. And it leads me to believe that maybe it's in our genes, Maybe that DNA which is flowing through our fathers and forefathers and mothers, they lead us to that instinct of entrepreneurship, to take the risk, to develop new businesses and be successful. I'm very proud to see so many Indian Americans at the forefront of CEOs of our technology companies, other businesses, very many influential governors, educators, and in people in different fields. And that has to do with something we are endowed with, those special markers that leads us to an entrepreneurial spirit and be successful in this great country. So my earnest hope today, as Kabir mentioned, is that we can pass it on to our children, our grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. And I hope that they can have the same spirit which continues in them and they can tell to themselves that they can do it as we did. It's in our genes. And thank you for tonight.